Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today's video is quite exciting for me actually. I've never really done one of these videos. I have got all my January into February favourites. So I've got skincare, haircare, makeup, every kind of little bit. And I just kind of wanted to talk to you about what has been my go-to reach for the past couple of weeks. Some of these products are quite new though. I've only started testing them in the last couple of weeks, but they're already some of my favourite products that I've ever used. So I thought I'd give you a bit of a January favourites. Starting off is this. These are the Medicube paw pads. You'll have seen a few people use the blue ones, however I picked up the red ones because I'd seen some reviews on TikTok that the red ones were good for sensitive acne prone skin. There is 155 grams in this, and I actually got these off TikTok Shop because it turns out TikTok Shop has got some of the best deals. You get 155 grams in this, and it says it has 2% niacinamide, 0.5% panthenol, and then 0.5% some sort of acid, but I don't know what that is. Steps to use. After cleansing, use embossed side to gently swipe across your face, direction of skin texture, avoiding the eye and mouth areas. Use the opposite side of the pad to swipe across the face once more. Gently pat any remaining toner into the skin and close the lid after you've used. You get a little tweezer, and then the pads for this are like orangey. I have used a few of these already. I've been using these in the morning and at night, and they have made a difference to my skin. I've only got a skin tint on, but I have really bad acne prone sensitive skin, and since using these, my skin's calmed down a lot more than normal. It's normally quite pigmented with redness around here and kind of my T-zone, and since then it's kind of calmed down. So I don't know whether it's this or just everything else I've been using in the process, but it has been working wonders. Medicube, love these. All I would say is if you've not got sensitive acne prone skin, probably stick with the blue ones. I know that they do some brown tubbed ones as well, but I don't know what they're for. Sticking with skincare, I've had to literally just run downstairs for this because I remembered I hadn't put it in my basket. This is the Beauty by Joseon Essence Water. It's a toner. I actually got this from the Trafford Centre in some sort of Korean skincare shop. So this basically says it fills moisture and nutrition firmly to help keep your skin moisturised for a long period of time. It's the ginseng water. Now there was one that I did originally see, and it was a milky toner. It was to basically help with your hydration of your skin and make it look extra glowy. However, I have really oily acne prone skin, so I didn't think that a hydrating glowy toner was the way forward, so I did want to try this one. I've been using this morning and night. As you can see, only a little has gone, and I've had this for start of January. I think I purchased this and I absolutely love it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's the fact it's just the fact I'm using a toner. The thing with toners and some skincare for me is it makes my skin feel quite sticky and not greasy, but I don't like the texture or the feel it kind of leaves on my skin, whereas this, it's just so smooth and it dries down completely and there's no horrible stickiness to your skin, so I do actually love this. It wasn't too expensive either. I think it was about £13 for, you get 150ml in this, so I will let you know how long it takes me to actually use all this, but I have been using it day and night and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I know I said I was going to pick these at random, but for some reason all my skincare is at the top. This is the Clinique Anti-Blemish Solutions Cleansing Foam. You get, how much do you get in this? 125ml, I think. This actually says step 1, so I know with Clinique you can get steps for your skincare, your nighttime routine, your makeup. There's all different types. My mum actually recommended this to me, and she did actually buy it me for Christmas because I was complaining so much about my acne prone skin. I was just getting so upset with it. But since using this, gotta say, half my spots. This is the best my skin's looked in a long time. It just said that it's a 3-step skincare, and this is step 1. I don't actually have step 2 and step 3, so I'm not sure what they are, but if I do find them, I'll leave them on screen and let you know what they're used for. But this is a mild cleansing foam that helps clear and prevent blemishes. It removes dirt and excess oil, unclogs pores, and then it says to use, pump 2 to 3 and then massage gently over your face and then rinse off. The only thing with this is I haven't been using 3 pumps. I find that 1 and a bit, possibly 2 at a stretch, is enough for me. 3 is just far too much. I'm just wasting it. So I've only been using 1 pump every morning, every night. It just doesn't irritate my skin. I've got to say, I will definitely be repurchasing this. And I'm going to look at step 2 and step 3. This and, like I said, the Moisture Surge moisturiser and the eye cream as well, the under eye cream. Love that. I've also used the mascara from Clinique. Love that. Just stuff from Clinique doesn't tend to irritate my skin. I don't know what sort of ingredient in it there is, whether it's an ingredient I'm kind of allergic to, I don't know, but all of this. Not sure how much this is. I will leave it on screen if I can remember, but I think your best place for this is probably Boots. I'm gonna say this is skincare, but it could also be hair care as well, and just body care in general. This is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid Exfoliating Toner. I only got this, I want to say 2 weeks ago, and I've used it every day. I love this stuff. So the reason I got this is because I don't know whether there's an actual, what's the word? Like a diagnosis for it. I don't know if there's an actual word for it, but I refer to it as strawberry skin. I have a lot of skin on my arms and my legs that are like, it basically looks like strawberry, like the skin of a strawberry, little bumps. No matter how much I exfoliate or anything like that, it doesn't seem to calm down. And I'd seen on TikTok that you could use this to help reduce that, and I've been using it morning and night after the shower, and it's honestly made so much of a difference. My skin is not half as red. I have still got the bumps, but I can say that they have like reduced. They're not half as what they used to be. The only other thing I'd seen is on TikTok. Again, we thank TikTok for most of our skincare, haircare videos, but people had also used this for sweating. I have seen people use this under their arms on a toning pad to help reduce the amount of sweating or like the odours that come from sweating. This does help with that. I got to admit it does help. Whether it's just like your mind telling you that it helps, I don't know, but I feel like this has made such a difference, especially for, like I said, my skin. Honestly, love it. Directions do actually say to apply once daily, ideally in the evening. Apply to the face and neck using a cotton pad. That's for face and neck application. And then for scalp, it says to apply to a dry scalp 3 times a week. Tilt your head back and use the nozzle gently to dispense product from the front to the back of the head in a sweeping motion, and then massage well. I've not really tried that purely because I have oily hair, have greasy hair, and I don't think my scalp is dry. In fact, it's the complete opposite. So I'm not really sure if this would help. You get 240ml in this. I got this from TikTok Shop. Again, you can get it from Boots. However, if you are a TikTok Shop fan, I have this linked in my TikTok showcase. You can currently get it for, I think I got it for £11.60. with free shipping. But then if you're new to TikTok, you get vouchers, so you get more off. You know, it just seems like TikTok's the way forward for any sort of skincare, haircare products at the minute. But yes, you can get this from Boots. I think you can get it from Sephora and possibly Look Fantastic, things like that, them sort of places. But TikTok just seemed like the easiest option for me. Only other thing I have also seen is if you have cracked dry heels and you put this on with a little cotton pad, it's supposed to help with that. Yet to try it. I will let you know though if it works. I'll do a YouTube short or a TikTok video. If you're not following me on TikTok, I'll leave them on screen. I'll also leave my Instagram account. We also have a home account now, but whilst I'm on the subject of TikTok and following, please like this video, give it a big massive subscribe. If you aren't already subscribed, it really helps out the channel. But yes, moving on.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Cool girl. We have this. This is the Amika The Cure Bond Repair Hair Shampoo. Absolutely love this. I also have the conditioner and the hair mist. Game changer this, honestly. I don't really know what it is. So basically it's for your damaged, if you have damaged dry hair, it's for that. It's basically to help improve the moisture and lock everything in. I got this as a Christmas or birthday present, and I do have the conditioner, which is still kind of half full purely because I don't tend to use conditioners all the time because my hair's so greasy. That this says it's packed with Bond Cure technology, it's vegan protein and plant butters, repairing shampoo, is clinically proven to strengthen, hydrate and bring dry damaged hair back from the breaking point, massage through wet hair and rinse, and then it says avoid eye contact. You get 275ml in this. The only place I have seen that you can get this from is Sephora, and that's when I've been in the store. I've never really looked anywhere online, so I'm not really sure how much it is, but I know you can get them in bundles, purely because the bundle I got was a shampoo, a conditioner, a hair mask and a hair mist. Going back to skincare, we have this. You're probably wondering what the heck this is, because it is absolutely battered, smashed. This is the Clinique 24 or 100 hour face moisturiser that I was on about. I'm just trying to get the lid off. I have well and truly used and abused this. I think this is like my 4th tub, which just speaks volumes. I absolutely love this. This is my go-to moisturiser, day, night, on holiday, wherever. Absolutely love. And the bonus is you can get little travel ones as well. I don't really have much to say on this apart from it works. And it works for acne prone, oily, sensitive skin, you name it, it works for me. I'm not sure how it works on dry skin. If you know, let me know in the comments. But I absolutely love this. Not really got much else to say about it other than love my go-to die hard perfume. I have lots of perfumes. I'll get both out whilst I'm on the subject, but I have 2. I have the Sabrina Carpenter Sweet Tooth one. This is the pink one, obviously. And then I have Ellie-Louise. These are just ones I've been reaching for in January. Been using this more daily because it's not as strong. It's a nice sweet florally scent. Ellie-Louise is a lot stronger. It's still on the sweet side. Oh, I love it. But I find that this scent is more empowering. Is that the word? You can smell it more, basically. It's quite full on, whereas this is quite light. That's the best way to describe it. These two are like my go-to reaches at the minute. I would say that the Ellie-Louise, I have loved this for a number of years, probably like 8+. I used to be obsessed. I used to get this for Christmas because it is an expensive perfume. It's like £90 for a small bottle, which is not cheap. This is one of my all-time fave perfumes. And then this is something recently I've only just discovered, like the last year or so, but I absolutely love this. And I would really like to try the espresso one as well, which is blue. But yeah, perfumes, go to. You can get these, Boots, Superdrug, probably look fantastic as well. I'm not really sure where else you could get them. Perfume shops, things like that. But just do your research before you buy them, because more often than not, the perfume shop is more expensive than Boots. So just do your research before you buy. I have a foundation that I have wanted for so long, and just before Christmas, I just thought, let's just buy it, and I got it. And you can tell I love this because it's still in the packaging. I'm that scared of dropping the bottle. This is the Haus Labs foundation. I had this in the shade 110 Light Neutral, and I did actually go to Sephora to get myself swatched, whatever you want to call it, purely because I didn't want to buy the wrong shade, because this is an expensive foundation. For me anyway, I find that this is more high-end. If you don't know, Haus Labs is by Lady Gaga. Absolutely love her. She is a goddess. But I love this. I've seen so many people talk about this for dry skin, that it works well for them. Obviously I have oily skin. I feel like this is amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love this. The packaging as well is amazing. Like the little H that's engraved into the cap, just all the little details, absolutely love. It says it's a triclone skin tech foundation. It is light to medium coverage. It is buildable, but I would say it's more a light coverage, but it has a nice glow to it, not too in your face, so it is good for people with oily skin. Yeah, not really much else to say on it other than this is my go-to. I do love this. It was well worth the purchase, and safe to say that when I run down, I will be repurchasing. I might get a darker one just so that when I have tan on, it matches, because I did get this to match my neck, which is what they said to do, but yeah, absolutely love. I really would like to try the blushes. They look really good as well. Sticking with the theme of makeup, we have the one and only James Charles. I am obsessed with James Charles. You've heard me talk about him in a few videos, to the point where I have a cupboard, a drawer, just full of painted makeup sponges, black, white, coloured, you name it. Speaking of sponges, as you can tell, this definitely does need cleaning. Bit embarrassed to show that. Painted makeup sponges, absolutely love. Super squishy. They expand so well, and they don't absorb a lot of product when you're blending in, so it speaks for itself. And I think they're only about £8 on TikTok Shop. Again, TikTok Shop, but they are only £8, so I can't complain. But I have these. I have Pink Drink and Ginger Snap. Now, they're probably not showing up the best on camera, but these are my two favourites at the minute. Ginger Snap was actually a Christmas edition one, and it is this lovely like mauve type blush. You actually get a cream with this little flap, and then you get a powder, and obviously you get the mirror as well. I absolutely love this. It's super pigmented, and I just love it. And then the girly pop one is like for more probably lighter skinned people. It is this baby pink gorgeous colour. Again, you've got your cream at the top and your powder at the bottom. So just for comparison, this is the difference. They're what they're looking like. Absolutely love him, and a little goes a long way. And sticking with painted, this pairs well with his, is it J15? Yes, J15 brush. It's a double-ended brush, so you get one side for cream and one side for powder. So these just work amazing together. Absolutely love James Charles, love his products. Yet to get the freckles and everything else. I have got the basic canvas palette, and I got it for Christmas off Nathan, but I'm yet to use it purely because I haven't had excuse to get it out and like dabble with it. If you would like a testing video on that, I will happily do that. Last little bits now. I say last little bits, I've got a few. So I'll go through them dead quick. Huda Beauty in the shade Cherry Blossom, the Easy Bake one. This is the newer packaging, so it's got like that spongy kind of pad, I want to say, but I absolutely love it. It's very finely milled, and it just does its job. I feel like it's such a good one, and even though it's pink, it works well for me. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second Setting Mist, 36 hour no transfer. You get 75ml in this, and it is basically like an aerosol. The only thing I don't like about this is it smells of hairspray. That's the only thing, but it does do its job. It dries down so quick. Your makeup just doesn't budge. Again, you can get it from TikTok Shop. Boots. I actually picked up 3 of these for, I think it was like £15 from Costco, which worked out cheaper for me. So if you've got a Costco card, run to Costco. I actually got this scent from TikTok Shop. These are the Jordana Tisha Twinkle Tower Eye Toppers. Great for travelling. You get 4, and they're basically just these stacked shimmers. Like a really light one, a bronzed coloured one, a blushy rose gold one, and then like just a plain gold one. Absolutely love these. These look amazing just on a basic eye, really. TikTok Shop I got this from. Not sure where else you can get them really, but love that. Skincare, makeup, I got these from the brand 17, which I believe is Boots. I got the Full Definition Brow Pencil in brown. Absolutely love this. Because I have had to start filling my eyebrows in again because I'm getting them removed. You get a very thin pencil and a spoolie, and then I also got, which I've currently just got for my brows now, the Fill and Shape Tinted Brow Gel, again in the shade Dark Brown, and it is this very thin like mascara wand for your brows, and I can get away with just using that on my brows, and I think it was like £3. Love, will definitely be rebuying. Going back to Clinique, the eye serum I was talking about, don't even need to say anything, just love it. This is probably my 4th part. Obsessed. Sticking with Clinique, Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. Absolutely love this. I think this is a tester or like a travel one, but I absolutely love this. When I get up in the morning, my skin is literally glowing and so hydrated, but love this. This, which is the NYX Lip Lingerie Stain Liner in, I think it's Cuff Me. These again were trending on TikTok, and it is this really thin like ballpoint pen liner. The thing with this is you put it on and it dries down literally instantly, and once it's dried down, there's no budging it. Like, you've got a proper scrub to get it off. So the only thing about this is if you put it on, make sure you're really, really good and precise with your liner, or else you're stuck with it basically. TikTok Shop, Boots, Superdrug. Will say though that TikTok Shop do a bundle of 3. Everything I'm talking about is going to be linked in my TikTok Shop showcase, so if you want some good deals, head over there. Link will be on screen now, but yes, that's that. These from UK Lash and UK Brow, but they're very, very similar. I think it's the same company. I have the UK Lash Complex Peptide Eye Serum. You basically put this on every morning, every night. It's a really thin applicator with a serum, and it's to basically help strengthen your lashes and promote lash growth. Then I also have the UK Brow Serum. Again, same type of context, but for your eyebrows. And it basically promotes brow hair growth. So yeah, and these do work. These do actually work. I used to have like no eyebrows, and now I actually have eyebrows. Last little bits. Soap and Glory. This is the Heel Genius Hydrating Foot Cream. I actually got this off my mum because I have really bad at the minute cracked heels, which sounds minging, but I wear big boots for work and I get like a lot of pressure on my heels. Absolutely love it. My feet are so moisturised. It says it's a marvellous mix of macadamia oil, fruit acid smoothers for seriously happy feet, and it's got a cooling, refreshing menthol in it. I was going to say menthanol. Menthol in it. Menthol. Yeah, I had to really look at that to make sure I was pronouncing it right. These from Sephora. These are their own lipsticks. I have the shade 64 and 3. I actually got these when I went to New York a couple of years ago, and then they opened a Sephora in the Trafford Centre in the UK, and they did these, which was absolute godsend, because these are like my ride or die lipsticks at the minute. I absolutely love these, and they're super affordable. I even got my mum on them as well. So 3 and 64 are the shades, and it's like this satin type lipstick. So that's 3. This is 64, which is a lot lighter, like this pinky nude. Like I said, they are satin, they're not matte. I don't really tend to drift towards matte lipsticks, but I absolutely love these, and they're super affordable. And then we're at the end of it. Final one. This is from Clarins. This is the lip oil. It's just a clear lip oil, a comfort oil it's called actually. I got this from Nathan's mum in like a little set. It smells amazing. I absolutely love this. I probably will purchase the full one when I've actually got to the bottom of this. It's been one of my reaches. I used this near enough every day when I went to Centre Parks, purely because it just hydrated my lips and it was quite cold and icy, so yeah. Again, Boots, not really sure about TikTok Shop, not really sure where else because it's Clarins' own website, but apart from that, I'm not really sure. So that is everything for today's video. This is my January to February favourites, skincare, haircare, makeup, you name it. Let me know what your favourites were in January. Did we have any that were the same? Or if there's any products in there that you've tried but you didn't like, let me know why. Well, that is it for today's video. Please give it a massive thumbs up if you have liked this video. It really helps me out. And if you're not already, please subscribe. It really helps me and my channel out as well. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.